I need the ambulance. I mean, okay, if you know this would be my game, and after king f4 c3, it turns out that I'm lost.
Bishop b5, Peter. c3, king e3, bishop b5, and we have a confirmation that that is the line. Oh
okay,
my God!
No, but I mean, okay, the doctor. I mean, doctor, come. I mean, if this is David Anton is gonna lose this game, he will go crazy.
Will I end up losing or winning? I don't know, so let's see. So here, he can steal this knight c4 move, which probably is all right. Then maybe I go d5 and so on. What the f is this? Someone call me a doctor. He's just too good. He's just too good.
Anything else? If you really need a good sleep, watch Jan's chessable course.
How to draw the marshal. That's exciting. That's excitement, ladies and gentlemen.
That'll give you a great night's sleep. No, seriously though, guys, go and get the chessable stuff today. Obviously, get your premium membership 40% off using tigerprowlusa2021. Wow, what a day we've got tomorrow, guys. Seriously, I cannot actually wait. It's going to be more twists and turns.
About the stuff Jorn's doing, I switched on the computer. Do you want a computer move?
Yeah, go on.
Knight b5. Good luck, sir.
Oh, wow.
When here, knight b5?
Yeah,
wow. Let's have a little fun.
Wow.
What?
That's so beautiful. No, this is genius. CB, A, B, C, B, and the guys run. Even after d5, the guys run.
Wow. Move 60 is still very, very far away.
Very far.
Yeah.
No, this is great by Jordan. 25 moves played, 35 to go before Anish gets any extra time. He's got 1 minute 30. He needs to play 3 seconds per move, less, 2.5 seconds per move. If he's going to get to move 60, he's burning his time. What is he doing? Play a move, queen c1, queen c3. It doesn't matter. The knight is coming to c4 anyway. Just make a move. What are you doing?
Probably right now he's very angry that he didn't play f3. I mean, he missed knight a3. I mean, this knight a3 has a terrible psychological effect.
Move! He spent 30 seconds on this move.
Yeah, less than a minute.
What is going on?
And
what are you doing? Have we got a transmission error?
No, not at all. It's 56 seconds only for Anish.
What is this c6? Take on c2. What is this?
I cannot imagine. Did Anish lost on time?
Did he lose on time? No, surely not.
On move 58, did he lose on time? Giri lost on time. That's what we are confirmed, you know. We were just few seconds behind. It seemed like Anish reached move 60, but no. He got a winning position, but just 2 moves were missing.
I have never seen anything like this in my 30 years playing chess. I've never seen anything.
Okay, one more rook ending for you then. This one has a trick to it.
Rooks.
Because yeah, it looks like there is a nice technical solution, but you have to correctly assess if the technical solution is actually winning or not.
There. Yes. This is insane. B7.
Okay.
Rook A7. Rook E1 check. Rook E7.
Nicely done, Tani. Yeah.
I'm going to think about his next move. Does it seem like he's still making just the wrong moves?
I wouldn't say he's made any bad moves so far, but I definitely think that's been a trend in his play, and maybe the reason for the funk is that he is second-guessing himself. Normally he's very instinctive and his Magnus Carlsen, his calculation is normally spot on. And I mean, Jovanka might know better than me, but in the Tata Steel Masters, just watching from afar, it did seem like sometimes he just didn't get that momentum when he tried to trust.
We'll have something called stalemate.
Indeed.
Which I know some people, it's a kind of a rule that some people loathe and some people love it.
Yeah, and that's why Magnus played his last move, actually. He brought his king that way. If he'd brought his king to the right side, closer to White's king would have been trapped, so there would have been some stalemating ideas. White could have maybe sacrificed both of his rooks to try and force stalemate. But instead, okay, Bluebaum resigns.
Yes, there he resigns, and he looks very, very disappointed with himself, Matthias Bluebaum. Sort of making his entry now into the very, very top level of chess in this super strong tournament. Magnus Carlsen, he he's able to get that win. Second win in a row for a world champion who is desperately trying to get out of the funk. And after this, can we state it? Is Magnus Carlsen out of the funk now?
It looks that way. I mean, it's only 3 games in, so let's not get too enthusiastic. But, you know, this is a different Magnus.
In recent months.
I do like that tweet.
Yeah, I know.
Everybody sing this song. Doodah.
Everybody sing this song. Doodah.
Doodah. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Doodah day.
Okay. Well, clearly it's a generational thing.
That's going to be on my mind for the rest of the day, no doubt. Oh, wait. This is... It only took a second after he made the move, and he realized, oh, and it's actually saying something to himself. And actually laughing. What does this say about his mood, actually, David, when he's able to have a little laugh about making a blunder?
Yeah, I mean, I think it shows he knows he's playing not that badly. It's just a one-off mistake, and it can happen to us. And you decide whether to use your bishop and capture a pawn in the corner. But Nakamura... he does. Whoa! He goes for.
Oh, is it a blunder?
A huge blunder, and you see it on his face immediately. Magnus Carlsen, he bluffed. He tricked Nakamura. He saw it immediately. Nakamura's just lost a rook, and
Trojan horse.
Yeah, he lulled into a false sense of security. That bishop move, it looked like he was blocking his rook. We'll go into detail a bit later on, but Nakamura, he's just blundered. He's lost immediately. He's going to lose a rook now, and.
Oh,
he lost.
That was a sneaky shot. He did because you're entirely to blame, and you can see it.
Look at that. Yeah.
Yeah, totally. You know, you can even see him say, "I can't believe this. I don't know what I'm doing here. It's ridiculous."
Saying a few words there.
Yeah.
Very disappointed, Hikaru Nakamura. He had a good day, and what a crappy way to end it, basically.
Totally.
And he took a long time here before he resigned as well. He didn't make any moves. He just annoyed with himself.
He realised immediately he'd blundered. But sometimes it just takes a while to come to terms with that.
It's just, you know, you get overexcited. You know, he thought Magnus had blundered. He calculated.
And Nakamura, he knows his chances are likely disappearing here.
So he's not poker facing here. This is his true feelings, shaking his head because he missed a good opportunity to maybe fight for the win here.
Yeah, and it wasn't just a one-move blunder or anything by Nakamura. It's just a series of maybe small inaccuracies which helped Maxim Vachier-Lagrave get slightly closer to his goal. And there's going to be a few ways for Black to draw this one. Either he can just try and give a lot of checks, or he can try and trade the rook in that game. The side with the advantage is the one who decides when to kind of offer the draw, when to agree the draw. And Hikaru, he was always better in that game, always a pawn up, and I can't fault him for fighting. At least the players, they can't complain that they're not warmed up now after that long game.
Well, we're going to...
play another game, Hikaru Nakamura against Wesley So in round 2. The two American
champs. You know, we'll try and feature them on the show. We absolutely love receiving your answers. And we've had actually a few more answers. That have been quite cool. And I'm just going to bring them up. And we have one from... Takes me a while to get to them. I'll get there. We have one from Kirkus who says, play instinctively. Whatever happens, you can always analyse later, learn and get better. It's very true. You need to have a learning mentality. Completely agree.
This position with an hour on the clock wouldn't be enough to figure out all the best moves. Black's king stepping back there. White has made that new queen, so 4 queens on the board. And it looks like he's played this one very nicely. Jan-Christoph Duda. His Yeah, he's now ready to block any check by the black queens. Any check along the second line, he will block with one of his own queens. And Dubov shaking his head there.
Yes.
Okay, that check will be blocked.
It will be, yes, I agree. And now we're going to see it.
2 queens are better than 1, and if you can, White can block with either queen right now along this second rank.
Yeah, and there's not even any stalemating tricks. And, yep, he has resigned.
It is over. Jan Christoph Duda
Yeah.
is the winner in the craziest game of chess, I think, so far in the Opera Euro Rapid. He's been smiling a lot in this game.
It just shows how strong everyone is in this tournament. No easy rides.
No.
Hikaru Nakamura, it did look good for him going into the day. It's been an okay day. But then against fellow American Sam Shanklin in the last game, he's losing that game. And this is Hikaru's reaction to that. When he's realizing he's losing to fellow American Sam Shanklin. What do you take from this, David?
I wish he saw it immediately. He's missed a double attack, black in check, and now his bishop attacked as well. He's lost a bishop. That's a huge blunder. That's
Yeah.
Yeah, he just panicked there. That's
that was just it was greed. We are asking everyone, who is your favorite chess player and why? And we're asking everyone to tweet their answers using hashtag #ChessChamps. And I can tell you, everyone has gone crazy. Ooh. And we're getting tons and tons of answers. They're amazing. And here are some of the ones that we've especially liked. We have a tweet from Emerson who says, my favorite chess player is WGM QTCinderella. She shows that you can beat all the odds and win no matter what. I saw yesterday on Twitter there was this poor judge, it was a poor lawyer who logged onto Zoom with a cat filter on, and he's desperately trying to go, I'm not a cat, I'm a person. And that kind of caused me to laugh in hysterics for like 5 minutes. I couldn't.
So you think on the Zoom call, maybe Magnus is looking at Dubov and somehow Dubov's got a cat filter on?
Well, I don't know, he could be recalling something funny that happened to him, in which case...
Play right now, there's a couple of options, but one is much stronger than the other right now. So actually, that's the move. Look at Magnus's face. He missed that one, I think.
Oh,
suddenly,
definitely he did.
Yep, suddenly White's queen is trapped. Well, it's not trapped, it's attacked, and it just hasn't got a good square to go to. Suddenly, Black's pieces are pouring forward. Magnus
so
not laughing anymore.
Nope.
Yeah.
Suddenly, Black's pieces, look at that. The black queen, the black bishop, and the black rook. They're going to start attacking that white king. White's king doesn't have too many defenses around it. Yes, it's got a wall of pawns, but no defensive pieces. Magnus missed that move. He's blundered. But can he hold on somehow? He pushes a pawn forward. That's not the move he wanted. If pawn takes rook, there's checkmate. If rook takes rook, White's queen disappears. Magnus Carlsen, he's about to resign. Look at him cursing to himself. He just relaxed too early in this game. He lost focus. He lost concentration. And Daniil Dubov checkmating the world champion again, just like in the Air Things Masters.
Okay, he's shouting loudly. He has resigned. Magnus Carlsen losing game 2 with the white pieces against Daniil Dubov. And keep Magnus in the picture.
Things turned.
Is it even worse for Magnus to lose this game after sort of feeling so confident, obviously, at some point in it? This is hilarious. And then ending up losing after this must be devastating.
Yeah, it is devastating. I mean,
is this the right time for him, David, to take that long pause?
It's the right time now, but it would have been an even better time just a couple of moves ago when he had a bigger advantage, when he had more pieces on the board. I think he just missed the fact that now White has 2 pieces under attack and can't save both of them at the same time. It happens. I think Magnus should trade the queens, but he gets greedy. He's taken that pawn. He's going for the win, Magnus Carlsen, but could it rebound? I would never dream of doing that against Daniil Dubov, who's a fearsome attacker. Magnus Carlsen really playing with fire right now.
And in such a critical moment as well. Remember, if Daniil Dubov wins this game, they are heading straight into tiebreaks.
Yeah, wow. I'm really surprised by that move. I mean, there is one... no, it doesn't quite work. I was going to say there's one cheap threat, but... what about if White simply were to throw pieces at the right side of the board?
Yeah. For example, if we can bring up the protection has been lost, white's rook under attack.
But wait, David, there's been a big development because Dubov, the magician, strikes again.
We will see the bar.
Oh, look at Magnus Carlsen. Has he blundered terribly?
Yes.
Magnus Carlsen blundered. Well, the bar will catch up soon. White is now suddenly 2 pawns up. I wrote him off too soon, Jovanka. You're right. You told me the way create difficulties for Magnus Carlsen. Magnus Carlsen was in something we called zugzwang. Okay, he's lost. Magnus Carlsen, the fortress is broken. Look, White sacrifices 1 pawn, but the other pawn is going to become a queen. Daniil Dubov breaks the fortress and wins.
Wow, what a crazy dramatic game. It ends up with a loss for Magnus Carlsen.
The clock is the deciding factor.
Wow, and Magnus reacting instantly as the game is over with a win for Magnus. Did he actually win on time there?
He did win on time at the end, but he also has a winning position on the board.
And a crazy day is over for these two players. It ends up with Magnus Carlsen being the winner of this quarterfinals. He will play the semifinals. Daniil Dubov fought so hard. He had a fantastic day. It's just not enough. He is knocked out. He was
completely unnerved me, and after that, I was a shell of myself, to be honest. And obviously, that's partly due to the way that he plays, but I felt in this case it was mostly just a massive own goal, and yeah, these things shouldn't happen, and it's deeply disappointing.
And we did see in that second game, Magnus, we've seen a lot of emotion from you today, and you had a big laugh there about something. Could you tell us what that was, and did that sort of put you out of focus to eventually lose that game?
No, that wasn't why I lost.
Can you tell us what it was?
I don't remember.
Okay. Well, Magnus, you seem disappointed. I can hear that you are disappointed. What is it about for you now to sort of get ready for semifinals against Maxim Vachier-Lagrave?
I mean, still, like when you score points against Magnus, it matters something. Yeah, I mean, even both we play like idiots. I mean, he plays like an idiot quite often, but it's not that everybody manages to use it. Yeah, so I mean, it's obviously nice that people are rooting for me. I mean, sometimes it can inspire you actually. For instance, like yesterday, I actually I wouldn't bet. I mean, I wouldn't bet anything on my win today, but yeah, somehow I managed to win the rapid part, which was sort of out of nowhere for me, to be honest. So yeah, I mean, so sometimes it helps, but obviously it's nice anyway, even if it doesn't help.
All right, Daniil, I'm going to say thank you for entertaining us with fantastic chess, and we're looking forward to see you back later on in the Meltwater Champions Chess Tour.
Yeah, thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Good fight against him in the semis.
And finally, Timur, I know it's late where you are. Are you going to sleep now, or are you going to stay up and do some gaming, play some, is it CSGO you're playing?
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard nowadays, I mean, for me to go to sleep early. And yeah, somehow I'm enjoying, maybe CSGO, but later a bit. I still have to go through the games a bit and see what was happening. Why did I commit this? Like bishop e3 was a bit too much for me. I thought it's like too much somehow. And so I don't know, maybe it's tiredness from time to time. Tells here, of course, and it's a lot of pressure. But yeah, I will try to play maybe CSGO to get kind of pleasant feelings after some of my bad games. But generally, yeah, not sleeping very early. Yeah, that's the problem of everyone nowadays, probably, who is in lockdown usually. Yeah.
That's true. Well, good luck in CSGO if you play
Down
that
again. Suddenly White can take a pawn and the king escapes. So it's all about...
No,
oh, Magnus Carlsen's blundered.
Something is happening.
Whoa.
In the current position, he's just put his rook on the wrong square. Suddenly, double attack. One of his rooks is dropping. That's a fork by the bishops. Look at Magnus Carlsen's face. He missed that. He's devastated.
Wait, so it's not a mouse slip. It's a blunder.
This is just this is so rare. World champions and these top players to move to the corner of the board, but it is game over.
Okay, Black will get checkmated if he went the other way with his king.
Oh, did you see that quick move?
Which one?
He's just... He just allowed rook takes bishop. He had check.
Okay. Look at that by Magnus Carlsen. His reaction.
Another blunder in a winning position for Magnus Carlsen.
He rushed. He had a winning move as Jovanka was shocked right there. We saw in this position, he brought his bishop forward, allowing Black to sacrifice and get rid of the bishop. Now